So when my boy was little, he was born in Germany and grew up in Germany, and we lived in Bavaria. So it's beautiful, beautiful nature. And one of my favorite things was bringing him to bed. And we had this little ritual, and he'd say, "Mommy, I love you as big as the lake." That was the Lake of Starnberg. I'd say, "Sonny, I love you as big as all those Alps." "No, Mommy, I love you as big as the sky." "Dilly, I love you as big as all the planets." "Mommy, I love you as big as God, and there's nothing bigger than that." How far would I travel just to be where you are? How far is that journey from here to a star? And if I ever lost you, how much would I cry? How deep is the ocean? How high is the sky? Well, here we go, everybody. I did lose my Sonny last year, and it started me on a journey of incredible, profound self-discovery, love, processing the grief. How does one go on after one loses a child? I couldn't sing, I couldn't do anything. And I was guided to find these amazing crystal bowls. They're infused with gemstones, and they're just magical. And I've played and played and played them, and somehow they transmute the grief. And I'd like to show you some things. So, first, on the night that he passed, I went with my dear friend Peter, who came to stay with me, and we walked down to the beach at midnight in Redondo Beach, and there was this shooting star. We both looked up in the sky, and there was some, I've never seen a shooting star in LA. There was a shooting star that came right from our family's house, bingo, from the cliffs over to Los Angeles, over the bay. And I could hear my boy at the top of his lungs, "Mommy, I made it. I made it to heaven like we always talked about. I'm with God." It was like, that was the first thing. And a month later, I went on this journey to Machu Picchu, to Peru. And that's a picture of Dr. Mortar. And I was not strong enough to go up the Huayna Picchu, to go up the top of the mountain. But she took Dylan's picture, and there was a group of folks, and they did a ritual. And nobody saw it, but they felt it. And after they came down the mountain, and the man that took the picture looked at it, he said, "You guys have to see this," with this beam of light coming right from his mouth. And it just started a whole process of what what is our relationships? What is that? And what is the nature of love? And I find that I'm having, in a certain way, a deeper relationship with my son from heaven. It grows every day. He sends me signs. We communicate every day, and yeah. So when I told you about Perry Lamarca, he came into my life again via the internet, and we decided to do a project together. We're going to do we're doing it, a CD with these crystal bowls that Perry's arranging these beautiful songs, and so I'd like to sing one of them for you tonight. And the album is dedicated to Dylan. It's called For Always, and we're going to premiere it in March in Torrance, and hope that you can come. Dylan was a complete nature lover. He loved the night sky. He was a photographer and took fabulous pictures of night skies, mountains, and this song for me is him. I'm going to switch that up because the wonderful crystal bowl people made me a bowl with Dylan on it.
The way it takes hold of me, no matter what I do, and some things will never die. The promise of who you are, the memories when I am far from you. All my I've lived for loving you, letting go now. I forgot there was a key change. Sorry. So in August, I went on a retreat to the Himalayas, and on the plane from Delhi to Leh, there appeared this round rainbow. I don't know if you can tell from far away now, but there appeared this round rainbow, and at first there was the shadow of the plane in it, and everybody was looking at it like, oh my gosh. And we were all snapping pictures, and then when I looked at the pictures on my phone, there was Dylan's face in the middle of the rainbow. And rainbows have always been a part of my life.
I've always found them very magical, and they told me there in the Himalayas that the rainbow is the symbol of eternal life and eternal love. And to see a round rainbow like that was just... And before going on the trip, I was quite nervous about it. I really didn't... I didn't want to go. And a friend said, just, you go and you'll understand why. And she told me that Dylan gave her a message that I'm going to give my mom an unmistakable sign. And I sent her the picture, and it was like, wow, okay. So I want to bring Jillian onto the stage, and we'd like to do for you a song about dreams. We come back to that theme again. And I'm teaching now, too. I'm a professor of singing, and so I have a lot of students, and I've experienced sometimes parents that say, well, I really don't want my son or daughter to go into that profession. It's not practical. And they should be, like Cole Porter's dad said, they should be a lawyer or a doctor or something else. But I really feel in my own life, my parents never said that to me. My father said just the opposite. Follow your dreams. They encouraged that. And I just find it so important that we open our hearts and we see that dream and we dare to follow that dream, because therein lies magic.
On the day I was born, said my father, said he, I've an elegant legacy waiting for ye. 'Tis a rhyme for your lips and a song for your heart, to sing it whenever your world falls apart. Follow it over the hill and stream. Look to the rainbow. Follow the fellow who follows a dream. A sumptuous gift to bequeath to a child. Oh, the lure of that song kept her feet running wild. For you never grow old and you never stand still.